The training required to become a professional firefighter is extensive. The minimum requirements from the Fire Academy alone is over 500 hours. After that, once you're hired with the Ocean City Wright Fire Control District, you're required to have an additional 240 hours of training every year for the duration of your career. Much of the training that we go through is to improve our efficiency with one very complex task. That task is fighting fires.
This seemingly simple task is far more complicated than most realize. There is much more to it than just applying water to flame. Advanced training is required just to use the gear and equipment effectively, including remote monitored air packs and thermal imaging cameras, apparatus systems, ventilation saws, and more. Today's fires, fed by hydrocarbons, burn hotter, faster, and with more intensity.
When we're dispatched to a possible structure fire, we begin sizing up the call immediately. This starts with the information we receive from dispatch. When we arrive on scene, we often have just a few seconds to make our decisions. So while we're en route, we have to start thinking about life hazards and other potential risks that exist for the firefighters.
When a crew arrives on scene at a working fire, they have to immediately call upon all of their training. They have to evaluate building construction, smoke conditions, fire conditions, life hazards. The crew literally has seconds to evaluate dozens of factors. There are no second chances. They must get this right on the first try.
I have to understand what the buildings tell me and choose the right tactics. I have to pull the hose line to the right place to initiate fire attack.
I need to know hydraulic formulas such as friction loss and gallons per minute to pump the apparatus.
We have to understand fire behavior and combustion dynamics so we can effectively perform fire attack.
I need to know building construction and thermodynamics to know where to cut the roof.
Okaloosa Racetrack Command, would you contact State Fire Marshal, please? We have to learn command and control and coordinate strategy and tactics to ensure that all these tasks are done in a carefully balanced manner.
The hazards are great, the challenges are great, and thus, so is the training. Every firefighter has to be highly trained. No exception, no excuses.
The door on the left is going to be the kitchen. That's where the fire's at. Go past that, you'll feel the hallway narrow down. We stopped at the first door on the left was a bathroom. That's where we found the first victim.
Fire training is only one aspect of the education and training we'll go through in our careers. Beyond that, there's special teams, technical rescue teams, EMTs, and paramedics. In the course of your fire career, you may go through thousands of hours of additional training.
Most firefighters today also have or are pursuing associate's degrees in fire science technology, bachelor's degrees in public safety, and some are even pursuing their master's degree. A firefighter spends their entire career in school and training. New techniques, new equipment, and new strategies mandate that we never stop learning. Our schooling and training could save our life or yours. We approach our education with the highest regard and live by a simple saying: fight like you train like you fight.